Good morning everybody and welcome to a new season. This is season 8 and this is where we use custom scenarios, and we're doing a scenario called the Gift of Life. Now you can also see that I've managed to fix Rose Valley. Okay, so these are available on Steam if you want to go and have a look and download them. The best way to search for them is to go into the Steam workshop, search for RimWorld, go to scenario and then type in Rose Valley or the Gift of Life. So if you want to follow along and want to do your own series with those scenarios, then please do. But remember, these are made for the hardcore SK mod pack. They are not vanilla. Okay, they are not vanilla. We haven't managed to get the Valley of Storms up. That will be up hopefully over the weekend. I have to rewrite it because the problem is on the Steam side there's something wrong with the coding and it won't let you update, and we have got the Mutiny one to do as well. But today this is the one we're doing. So what is it? What is different about this one? Well, first of all, the text there says, one day you decide to leave the city and take up farming and start your own village and trade centre so that you are not restricted by harsh taxes and laws. We're starting with 5 people this time, not 4. We're actually starting with 5. We will be doing one where we'll be starting with 1 person. So the incidents that we are going to be getting on a regular basis is an orbital bombardment. You're going to get a trader caravan. So even if you do this on peaceful mode, those incidences there will happen. So it gives you a base to learn from. You're going to get an enemy raid. You're going to get ship chunks are going to drop down. Wanderers are going to join in, and you're going to get razor rain. Okay, so do be aware of that. Now, there's 2 schools of thoughts here. You can either play open or in a mountain. Kind of on this, I would say go for more of a mountain kind of theme. Okay, and you've got a permanent cycle, a multi-year climate cycle due to the elliptical orbit. So what I found out in season 6 was when we was doing Rose Valley, was when it was summer, it was summer. When it was winter, it was winter, and that was the whole year. Okay, so this is what you've got to remember. You're not going to get a couple of bits and pieces. Once it's winter, that's it. You're on a winter cycle. Okay, so we're going to start with 2 random pets. I was going to have it so you have rim rams and stuff like that, but I decided no, we don't learn to do any taming if we do that, so we made it 2 random pets. We're going to give you really good equipment here, and that's titanium medieval shields, titanium longswords, medicines, packaged survival meals, potato seeds, heel root seeds, and the map is scattered with marble cairns. Now they're like totems. Now the reason that we did that was because when we did it before, we actually started on season 7 and we couldn't get any blocks to start off with because there was no cairns there. So as we do each scenario, we'll be adding some bits and pieces in, because you know it's a learning curve of what you have to have in a scenario for it to work properly. Now you can see that we haven't got no ship chunks in there because you get the ship chunk drop. as a incident, so you can still get it. Some you can work around as incidences, some you can work around that they need to be on the map. So we're going to go next here. Now, because they've updated the hardcore mod pack, we have a new character here, which is Kara Faithful. And what her bit is, we all go a little crazy, not we. That doesn't sound kind of right. It should possibly read, we all go a little crazy from time to time. Kara will play with you as long as it takes to see your exhausted body trembling with anger and frustration. So, this is going to be on medical. Now, a lot of people in the group chat have been saying that the the raids and that have been upped, and it's now becoming a chore and stuff like that. So we're going to see how that goes. So we're going to go and do next there. Now, I did forget to do something. I wanted to show some people before we started. If you go into options and you go into this gameplay in individual part here, okay, you go into mod settings. If you want to use a quarry, yeah, if you use this slider bar here, you can say, right, this gives you the amount of bits and pieces that you can and cannot do. So we're going to have it on infinite. We're not going to change the junk chance or the chunk chance. Okay, we'll leave that as it is. Okay, but we're going to leave it on infinite because I only want one quarry. I don't want to do anything else like that. So we're going to also, I think it was combat extended. Yes. Now, when you first start off with this, it says here, allow hunting with melee weapons. That is actually turned off. Yeah. So we're going to turn it on, and hopefully that won't give you the error message where when you send a hunter on, it needs a ranged weapon, you can use a sword and shield and stuff like that. Okay, and I think that is everything that we did on the on the settings. Now, if you do any of those settings, you do need to start a new let's play. You can't do it after you do that let's play. Okay, so we're just going to close that. Now I'm just going to check the mods. I'm going to make sure that there's a mod in here that is turned off, and that is Darkest Night. That is really the one. It's okay, but I don't like it in my let's plays. It does give you a little bit of a challenge, but I kind of, if they made it a little bit longer in the time to get to a safe place, I would possibly use it, but it's too short a time. Okay, minimap, yes, it's good, but for me it's too big on the screen. I don't like it. Okay, but they've put it in the mod pack. You can turn it on and off as you want. Old style research menu, not sure why that they put these back into the mod pack, but it is there. And if you like that one, you know, you just get a list instead of a research tree. Pawns are capable, and this is basically incapable of none. It's, you know, they're always going to have something. We don't use those, so those are the four that we don't actually use. Now, a couple of things that we do is we've got illumination here, and this is by Mighty Guga, and this is worth getting. This is a brilliant simple mod. Basically it takes a sun lamp and makes the range of the sun lamp bigger. Okay, so you can you only use one, and you can plant what is it? I use 2 wide by 7 long, and you can have that. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you can have 10 altogether in its radius. Again, really worth doing on that. The other one that I really like is the, where is it? Where is it? This is also by Mighty Guga, and this is the animal husbandry. This makes it more, I wouldn't say more challenging, but I would say that it makes it more interesting, because you have different types of pellets. Currently we only have 1 pellet in here at the moment. I do know that he is working on an update. An update will be coming, and hopefully we will have that by next Sunday when we do the next few episodes on this. And those 2 are going to be permanent mods in our Let's Play. Hopefully the mod manufacturers of Hardcore SK Mod Pack will also include it in the mod pack, because brilliant, nice and clean. The others that we use are blueprints, cleaning area, nice little thing here, kind of nice, quite really is a lot better than some things. Darkness patch here makes nights darker and creepier. We've seen a little bit of that, so we're going to be testing that one. What else are we got? More planning. Okay, that's good if you're planning bits and pieces and you want to do your base planning area, so you know where everything's going to go, like rooms, hospitals and stuff like that. Wildlife tab, we love this. That's absolutely brilliant. Nice simple thing again. Get a tab at the bottom and it tells you what the wildlife is on the floor. Edible backstories, we did that because when we do competitions in RimWorld, that is one of those, and it apparently gives you a lot better on the backstories and a lot better stuff. Seasonal weather was recommended to us. Not sure how that works, don't know if it's working, but we're gonna see. If I can't see any effects or anything on it, we will see how it works. But I think seasonal weather is, you've got weather soothes there, so you know, deaf to the wind. Stack merger, we've also been using. This is one by Fluffy, and this makes your pawns stack everything in a nicer pile, so it merges them. You don't get 2 bits of coal in one section, 4 bits of coal in another. It's meant to stack it together. Wild cultivation, this is what we use with all our scenarios. Absolutely brilliant. Makes it a bit more challenging. You can't just get a grow plot and plant it. Okay, it just goes. Okay, it's just there and it's nice and easy. So we're going to close that one there, and like I said, we're going to go to new colony, and we're going to go to the gift of life. We're going to go next here. We're gonna start off with this new lady here, and we're going to go to medical, and we're now going to go to next, and we always use Alcinia, and we always use 30 normal and normal. And now we're going to go and generate. Now this will take a couple of minutes. I know I've waffled on for a good 15 minutes about what we use and when we use when we start a scenario, but it's to show you that we do put some effort into it. We don't just click buttons and everything like that. And I want to help promote the mods that we do use in here, and why we pick those and why we don't pick others. Okay, and the other thing is, before we start and get into this, is I want to say a big congratulations to Flons and Medieval Queen, because they have started their own Let's Play series. Links to their channels will be in the description in my RimWorld videos as of season 8. So if you get bored of me waffling on and you want to go and listen to a girl gamer instead of a male gamer, then please do go out and check Flons and Medieval Queen's channels. As I said, the links will be below. So what we normally do on here is we normally select a random site, which is okay, we don't mind that. Eventually we will be doing the sea ice and we will be doing tundra, but at the moment we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be going and doing temperate forests. The only two that I really kind of do at the moment is temporal forest or boreal forest, and if I'm doing something new, especially for the season 8, we kind of will like doing that. So if we zoom in here, we can see what we're doing. Now we do have quite a nice area around here. I kind of want to be more in the middle, okay, even though that we checked that it's more random. Yeah, I can kind of see that we've got some blues here. That's kind of grey and that's a red one. Now we do have this one here, small hills. So I think we're going to actually be going with a small hills and seeing how that one goes. Now we're going to go into the advanced section here. This is what I don't normally change, okay, and for me I normally play on a 250 by 250, but I want to play on a 275 by 275, okay. I don't really want to go any higher than I currently have, and I believe that is all I'm going to be doing at the moment. So we're going to go and do next here. Okay, and now this is where we've got 5 people. Now we are going to go to prepare carefully. Okay, and what we're going to go and do is we're going to delete these. Okay, going to delete these characters. Now I haven't done a load preset on these. Well, I possibly could. I could use the Helsinia group. You can see those there aren't all there, but yeah, we can see that there. And we're going to be adding a new character today, and what we're going to be adding as a new character is a new lady friend of mine, and we're going to put as an average character, and we're going to go to hair here. Okay, and I know kind of, let's see, I kind of like that hairstyle. Okay, and I'm gonna have a, I don't know how you can make it. No, that's a green one there. See, I don't know how you actually get black hair. I'll tell you what, let's make it more of a dark purpley hair. Dark purpley hair there. Okay, so we're gonna leave we're going to take that one off because we only normally have 2. So we're going to have a look at this, and we're going to re-randomize the skills here. And let's see, we only normally have 2 here, so we're going to take cooking off. Okay. Okay, so she's intellectual here. I really kind of would like possibly, what is a Lacrosse? Growing up and cleared. Medicine +4, intellectual +4. So okay, chief engineer, social construction. So this is the backstories working in conjunction here, which is good here. So intellectual, so she's gonna be really better to have medicine up because she's got some stuff there. Medicine and intellectual. Crafting is good there, mining is good. I do kind of possibly want her not on crafting, and we're going to take the construction off because she's high on there. So we've got 2, we've got a miner and we've got medicine, but she's mainly going to be doing more there. Possibly might change and have her on cooking there instead, and her name will be called I've got to make sure I spell the name wrong. Let's see, I'll just check my notepad. It's not so it's Sephora. Okay, and we're going to now make sure that you don't have no health issues, okay, when you start, because otherwise you are going to end up with what is it, having to heal them straight away. Okay, so we're going to save character here. Okay, and Sephora. Now you can see here that I have Flons, Deer, Hell, Sid, Cara, Racine, and we'll save that one there. Okay, and now we're going to save preset, and we're going to put this one as the gift of life. Okay, so hopefully we've got that a little bit better a little bit better there. And if we have a look at the equipment here, you can see that we've got all of these. If you are using the mod pack and downloading it, you can change these to whatever you want. These actually haven't loaded correctly, so that kind of might mess it up there. So we need to confirm that, because that hasn't worked as much as I wanted. So we need to just restart, and this is the things that you learn when you do it. So we're going to do that. Medical, that lady. We're going to be doing Halcynia. Okay, and we're going to generate that there. And this is what I like about live as well, is that it shows you that because it's live, the errors and the mess ups that you do, and it's like anything, you know, it's like anything, you learn how to do it. Now again, select a random site. We've got temperate forest here, and we've got small hills. It's a little bit different, and you can see that we're quite far away from everybody else. Our nearest person is this red one up here. Okay, and we've got a couple of blues ones here as well. So if we were to send a caravan we would have a lot of difficulty because we're not near anyone. Okay, so we could go to our blue ones there, but I think we're gonna stay with where we are. We're on Blue Hills, temperate forest. We've got growing period here. Okay, so this is also good. Time zone +4, and we're gonna go next there. Now we're gonna go back to prepare carefully. Now this time I'm going to be doing it a different way. This is the way that we should have done it. Is we load a character, and we're going to load Sephora, and then we can get rid of that one. We can load Hells. We can load Sid, right? And what we're going to do is I'm going to put Flons in, and I'm going to put in Deer. Okay, so we've got the characters there. So we've got Faye. Right, okay, so that's saved wrong there. Sephora. Okay, and that should be, is that one Faye? We'll check that. Hells, no, that one should be Sephora as well. Sephora as well. So I'm just going to save that character, Sephora. Okay, so we've got Sephora. We've got 2183. Yeah, 24. So we're going to start her off as 21. And save character. Override. We got Hells. We got Sid. We got Flons. And we got Deer. I still don't know what this chronological age part does here. Okay, so if anyone knows, then please do let us know what goes on. Now you can see that Sephora is incapable of social, animals and artistic. Now this is something that you've got to do. We've got to have a look, and we're gonna leave it at that because it's, I kind of want to do that. I might re-roll Hell, Sid, Flons and stuff like that. So we're gonna check our equipment first. So this is what we've got. This is what we're starting off with. Okay, now we can save preset, the gift of life, and we can press start. Okay, and we can go confirm. So now we're starting the actual map, the actual game. Right, and we're going to be with democracy. Okay, welcome to the land of freedom. Right, so we're going to pause this straight away. You can see straight away exactly how dark it is. Okay, it is darker. It is darker. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to select all of these, we're going to select all of those, we're going to select all of that, okay, all of these, and these, and these. Okay, so like I said, this is an absolute nightmare to get. I mean, okay, so I can see that we've got a bit of glowstone down there. We've got some nice rocky stuff down here. This might be a good place to start off there. So what we're going to be doing is hopefully we can get some bits and pieces here and moved. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say, right, okay, I kind of like this here. We've got glowstone here, So what I want to do is go to Architect, Zone and Area here, do a new dumping pile, and we always do our favourite colour, which is pink. Okay, and we're going to be doing a good 10 by 10 room to make it, yeah, okay, a 10 by 10 room there. We're going to say storage on there. We're going to clear all, allow all, don't allow any rotten. Okay, and hopefully, I'm not too sure if this is going to work or not. The first thing that I want to do is go and say, right, I don't know why they say, you know, it's going to be 4 square, but they all get to 4 square here when they first go on these. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to be doing. Okay, now the second thing is I want to see okay, titanium longswords. Okay, and that one there, that one there. Okay, so we're just going to go and get everything. Now they should be moving everything. Okay, and I can slightly see a little bit better now. Okay, so they're all getting bits and pieces down here. Okay. Alright, so they're all been doing that. Right, so the next thing that I'm going to be doing is we're going to be pausing this. Okay, and we're going to say, right, I want you to equip the sword. Els, I want you to equip the sword. Okay, Sid, I want you equipping the sword there. Flons, I want you equipping the sword there. Okay, so I found 4. I don't know where the others are. Right, so I'm going to just check. Yes, 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 and no. So we're still a sword short. And I can't see it anywhere. Yes, I can see it there now. And we're going to go and equip it. What's okay, get back here, because I don't know what was going on there. Right, okay, and lock that one there and equip it. Equip that for me. Right, okay, everybody is running here, so we need to get everybody back here. It's because of those damn flies. That is what it is. It's because of the damn flies. Right, okay, so we're gonna just quickly pause it here. I do need to get Dia to equip the titanium. Right, and what we're going to do is, again, we're just going to pause it here. Is it a sign? Yeah. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be saying fight, fight, fight and fight. Okay, because I don't want them going all off over the place. Alright, so while they're all doing that, I mean Sephora over here, come over here, back there please. And we're going to see what we need now. So we're going to go architect. We should really pause it here before we do anything. What are we? Orders. So we need to cut plants. Let's escape there. And that is basically, we're going to cut everything in here. Okay. And I've noticed that we've got some apple, an apple tree there, but unfortunately we're not going to want that yet. But we will, we will keep that. So we need some wood. So we're going to clear that area there, and we're just going to get on with that. Okay, we're going to get on with that there. Okay. And then the first thing that we're going to start doing is furniture, and we want some standard beds here. We just want some hay beds. We don't really need them very much, but we just want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we want some animal hay beds as well. I'm just going to put those in. Might as well get those in there as well. Right. So what have we got? We've got two. So we've got 2 cats there. Right, so what we're going to go and do now is we're going to go and have a look at the, I think, is it work? Yeah, it's work here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause it at this point in time. Alright, and what we're going to want to do is we've got the high priority and the low priority here. Now currently at the moment we just want them to do certain things. So Sephora is the new one. Now she does have good medicine, which is 5, and Dia has good medicine, which is 8, so she's going to be secondary. So we're going to switch this to the numbered view. Now everybody is 3 on this. Okay. Now Sephora is going to be secondary doctor, Dia will be first doctor, and then we're going to click off these. We're not going to have those on there. Everybody's going to be having bed rest. Okay, but what we're going to have is Sephora will be a primary hauler at the moment, until we have a look here. Research is 10. What is Sid on? Sid, right, okay, so no, we won't have her as hauler. Okay, that will be a number 3. So she'll be mainly the researcher. Sid is going to be cleaner. It takes so long here. She's not going to mine. She's not going to cook or hunt or construct. She's not going to do no smithing, no crafting. She's going to be hauler, secondary cleaner. Right, first, second. Right, first, second, third. No manager. Okay. Hells is our smith, tailor, and no artist and crafter. he will do hauling. Yeah, that will be free. He can do secondary cleaning. No research, no manager. Yeah, he can hunt. Well, how? No, we won't have to have that. Sidfu bodyguard, yeah, hunt there. So that's that. Hells. So first, I want him to do crafting, tailoring, smithing, then cleaning, because they all really should have 4 jobs. So Sophia will do hauling, research, cleaning, and then she's going to do mining. Sidfu, he's now changed. Okay, we're going to have him doing won't have him doing handling. No one's going to be doing well, all those will be on 9. It's a low, very low priority number there. So Sid, yeah, hunting, not going to grow. Will mine, so we'll probably have him as a first miner there. No planting, no cooking, none of that there. Yeah, we'll have hauling there. Crafting, we can have number 4. I have number 5 on there for her, and that should be number 4 and number 4. What else have we got here for Sid? Hauling there. Right, we're going to put Sid as the hauler. Okay. Secondary hauler there, and cleaning. Okay, so we've got our researcher. Right, yeah, let's haul. No, cleaning needs to be done first, then hauling. So cleaner, hauler. Crafting. Hunter, crafting. Yeah. Right, flons. Flons will be our what's in their order? Flons will be our planter and grower. So that's going to be first and second. She's not going to do no constructing. She's not going to be a cook. Nope, hang on. That'll be third cook, actually. Crafting, fourth, yeah. Hauling, cleaning will be, yeah, third. Fourth will be on the 5th scale. No research, no managing. Okay, so Dia is doctor. Doctor doesn't need to negotiate, doesn't need to do any wardens. Growing, she's gonna be, ooh, she needs to be the cook, doesn't she? Right, so she needs to be secondary cook. You're gonna need to be first cook, so you're 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, yeah. So you're going to be secondary cook, so you're doctor, secondary cook. You're going to be third on growing, not going to do any mining. You're going to be 4th on plant and cut, no smithing, no tailor, no artwork, no crafting will be number 5 for you. Hauling, clean will be more number 6. No research and no managing. Okay, so let's just see. Doctor, cook, grow, plant. That should be number 5. That should be number 6. That should be number 7, because we have 9 numbers. So I'm still getting used to all these numbers. Still getting used to this stuff here. So we can see what's going on. We don't have a constructor, so we need to have a look at that. Now normally I have houses constructor. He's got absolutely 0 skills in there though. Okay. But he's going to be, he will do constructing. So who is constructing? Flons. Flons can do construction here. So I'm going to put her as first on there. Secondary cook. No. Yeah. No, I don't want to construct in either. Who's got another one? It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna have to be Hells there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got a clean. Yeah, I think we got everything done there. I think we have. Right. Let's click play. Right. So the next thing that we're going to be needing is this to be deconstructed. Okay. And we need to have some basic walls done. Now we haven't got a lot of basic walls done at the moment, and you can see that Hells is taking a long time in constructing things and building things. So we do need to have a second constructor. I'm going to put Blondes on second construction. For the time being. Right, so chunk of spaceship has fallen from the sky, which is good. This is what I mean. You get these that land near you. Okay, so now that they're nearly all done there, we're going to go orders here, and we're going to go cut plants, and again we're going to be cutting quite a fair chunk out, okay, because we need the wood. I know there are apples there, but at the end of the day that can just give us apple seeds anyway. So we've got some bits and pieces coming. We've got 52 there, so what I want to do now is go to structure here, and we're just basically just going to build a simple basic wall here, okay, and we're going to build a simple basic wall straight across there, and I'm going to go across there like so. Now that's going to lock us in, but so we will be leaving room there, and we will be leaving a door there. Okay, I'm going to get Flons to can't work on that. We haven't got the materials. Architect here. getting pretty dark there. Right, so we need to pause it again before we carry on, because I forgot to, it's not size, it restrict here. So we're going to be putting anything at the moment on here. So we want to keep those. I want to put work on these sides, and then you're going to be having joy before they do anything like that. And when they get up first thing in the morning, they're going to go to work straight away. Okay, and then hopefully, touch wood, that will kind of work. And I do like the darker thing, so we will be keeping that. You can see we can't quite see what we're doing here. Right, so this is a glowstone deposit. So what we're going to do is go to architect here, and we're going to go and do vein miner. Okay, so hopefully whoever the miner is now going to go off and do that mining. So there you go, Sid is now mining there. Barely see what's going on here. Right, so what we need to do as well is, now that we've got this done, we need to make sure that this is roofed. Now, the thing that we did work on this was, I kind of really do want to see it during the day, is if you want to keep it open, yeah, or you want to keep it closed, you are going to need to just have a look at how things are here, and I can see straight away that we've got a little bit of a problem, but you know, this is not too bad of a problem to deal with. But we want to click on this and see what roof we've got. We haven't got a roof. Now currently at the moment I'm not too fussed about that, we'll sort that out in the day, but we will be putting a roof on. Well, actually we do need to put a roof on. Zone and area, expand build area for the roof, and we need that over on the mine, and that because we need to keep our resources here, okay, covered, so they're not going to damage or get rot or anything like that. Now I'm going to have a look at the beds here. That's a shoddy one, that's an awful one, that's an awful, okay, that's an awful. But you can see at the moment, does it automatically set the beds? Set owner, yeah, it's set owner, right, that's good. So we got the beds for them done. You can see, like I said, it's very, very dark with this. So that makes it more interesting, because you can say, right, okay, if it's that bloody dark, how are we going to be hunting? And we're going to be looking on the animals on here, and we've got 2 animals here. Okay, and we've got 2 cats. I want to get rid of the cats as quickly as possible. Where are we? Wildlife here. So this is what we've got here. We've got muffaloes, chipmunks, boom rats, emus, flies, hares, mosquitoes, lots of flipping mosquitoes, raccoons, rimrams, squirrels, wild boar and stuff like that. Now the reason I gave you so much food to start off with and everything like that is that the characters carry their own food and stuff like that. Is while they're asleep, we can have a look at here. First of all, have a look in the research and see what you've got. Okay, because this is some mistake that I used to make. Now we've got power here. Okay, and we've got electricity and power there, technology, soil fertilisation, and we haven't got a passive cooler done, so we need to get that done as quickly as possible, because I learned my lesson about that. We want glowstone, so we need to make a research bench. So yeah, it's all good there, and I don't know if anyone's coming, and I've missed them when I've been on the room. So we're now going to go to production here, and the first thing that you want to do is get the blocks in. Okay, I think, oh, is this, yeah, this is marble blocks, right? Okay, so architect, so we want machine blocks for that, so I'm going to start putting that that there. Okay, so everybody is up and awake, and the other thing that we need to do is the wooden logs is the sawmill. Okay, and we're going to put that over here on the sawmill there. Okay, so you can see Sephora and Sid are working away there. Right, so I want to move Hell's bed, and I want to move the pet's bed. This is not as easy as what I wanted it to be when we first started. Still difficult. You kind of really have to wait for daytime to come. Now I've been told, if you look at your history, you can have a look at wealth total here, and you can select the graph, and you can see currently we're at like 31,000. We're at the top here, and this is an easy screen to read. Colony wealth 39,000. No major threats, no enemy raids, and there we go. So colonist needs bed. We don't have to worry about that because that is hell's anyway. Yeah. So Sephora is making things a lot tidier. So that's, you can see it, the better stack system is in place, is working, so that's good. That's nice. I like that. So we're going to put build there and build there. Right, so we're going to move the pet bits here. One there, because I've got cats. The cats will just sleep about bloody anyway, it doesn't really matter. And I've got one of these, so we're going to deconstruct that. Okay, so Hales is going to go and do that. We've got some space stuff that had dropped. You can see we've got a lot of these cards to go. Okay, so I'm just going to come out here, zoom out here, and just see where that spaceship landed. Right, so the spaceship landed down here. Alright, and we're going to deconstruct these, all of these. Okay, so we get those done there. And this is where we can now see here, we can expand this. I just quickly did that just to get it up on the wall now. Okay, so that's there. Right, so Hell's has got that. So we're going to be moving that one as quickly as possible because we want our stone cutters to get in there. Now what I want to try and do is get this one here and not allow that one to be cut, but I do want to have it harvested. Because if I can have some of that there, that's going to be great. So better stacking seems to be working. So I can see that we've got stuff here. We've got iron ore. We've got pyrolusite. We've got coal ore there. We've got tin ore there. We can come out a little bit. We can have a look at the stack here. We've got some water there. So we've got quite a lot of ores here. Small hills seem to be quite well. We've got an oil there. We've got minerals there. What else? So we've got some emus. I still haven't gone and done any what's that one there? Crash bug dead. Right, so what we're going to be required to do is another stockpile. I'm going to put it here. Because these damn things will be annoying me. Right, so we've got harvest here. So we've got 2 apple trees there. So let's see what we've got. So we've got our potato seeds. Now this is something else that I want to get done quite quickly. and that is the growing zones, and this is where so that's 5, 6, 7.2. Okay, so we're going to be doing that, and that one will be potatoes. So we can get those in. Okay. The house is deconstructing this. You can see that these are getting done here, and she's hauling components. So you can see straight away these are doing quite good. These are very good. I'm quite pleased with the way that this is turning out. And if you look at the, not the manager, the work, this one here will tell you what they're doing. Okay, will tell you what they're doing. So we're going to go back to Sid here. Sid is mining. Flons is making the desk. Okay, so once we've got that one, we can start making some bits and pieces there. These should okay. So we also need a kitchen area. Okay, so I'm going to build the gardens down here, and I'm going to put it in a kitchen area here. Because I kind of want a nice area where it's going to be going. I'm hoping that this area will be for the quarry. Now we do need to have a look at the options here, just to make sure that we've got the mod settings working in here. And this is combat extended, yeah, allow hunting with weapons, and the quarry is infinite, so that's okay, so that's all there. Right, so currently at the moment they're not going to be really good or friendly or anything like that, so I want to get some more of the wall done. So that's one, let's see, so that's going to be a barrier there. Just because of the way, I'm going to try and do something different this time. I'm just going to put one on one there. Okay, deconstruct there, because that's going to be my killing zone. Okay, so things are going to go from there, and that's going to be, what's the name, so we can get that one there. And I want to, this is where, because it's so dark now, is where you will go to your planning section. So what we're going to do is, green is going to be for the area that we need to do, and I want to keep a little bit, because what I learned was, if you keep a little bit in the grass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you can actually okay, so 7 there. get it to work properly. Blue are the walls, so we're going to be doing that there. So that's going to be coming there, door, and 6 there. Now we won't need a lot for the kitchen, so I'm just again roughing out the area that I want for the kitchen, and because we're going to be having the kitchen now, that should be plenty big enough for the kitchen. Okay, I'm going to want to 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2. Okay, so that's in the wrong side there. So blue, and this is, like I said, what I kind of like. So there's my kitchen. Okay, this is gonna be a freezer. So a 7 by 7 should be okay. Alright, so that's going to be my kitchen, my freezer. So we're now going to go back to these. Like I said, with the new sun lamp, I believe, if I remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think that is the size of it. I think it covers that, but we can always modify that anyway. Oh, come on. Okay. So we got that area there. And I do kind of want to get the walls built in position. So we need to architect here, planning, sorry, zone and area, growing zone, delete the zone there, so we want that and that one off. Growing zone, we want there, and we want that as potatoes. Hopefully I haven't just lost my potato seeds for doing that. Okay, and what we want to look for is grapes and food and stuff like that. And then we've got to do the bedrooms. Now the bedrooms and stuff we can have off here. Now there's 2 rules of thumbs here. You can either have big bedrooms and small bedrooms. It's all kind of nice to get things done. Something that you would like to do. So what I would recommend is, if you know your furniture size, which is this, which is 2 here, which we can't do, it's a block of 2, is again go to your planning section. Okay, and you know that's the wall there, and we know that it's an estimated, that is an estimated width there. Okay, so we know that that is going to be a garden. And it's really 1, 2, 3, 2. See, I'm not too sure about that one there. I kind of think that we can fit in another row. I just can't remember how wide Gugu's sun lamp goes. But there's the walled garden. Okay, now we can extend that walled garden because I've got that bit there, and in actual fact we will do, because so we've got a migration, so we can have a look at the migration and see what we got. Okay, so it's a bit difficult to see because they're at night and they've already gone. More glowstone there. Okay, so we've still got the planning there. Now this area will be important because we'll cut the trees down out of there, and again orders, cut plants. Need to get that research table up. Now the research table can be, I don't know, anywhere really, currently at the moment. So we're going to go to architect. I think it's under miscellaneous. Fuels, lights here. A bowl lamp. Okay, so I'm just going to have a bulb lamp in the middle. Well, I'm just going to have a bulb lamp over here so I can see what I'm doing there. To see what it's like, because I can always move that bulb lamp. Right, so we need to have research going. So accessories, where are we? Miscellaneous research. So we got here, we got this. So we can have this, which is a better research bench. Okay, which I don't mind doing, but it's finding where to put it. So I'm going to put it there. Now when we put these in, we can't move them, so that's not enough stored there. We haven't got the metal. Ooh, that's good. So we're going to go for a primitive one. Okay, so that's 80 blocks there, because I kind of want to get onto it. So we're going to cue this one round, and we'll put it there. Okay. So we're coming up, we've got our bits and pieces there. And now I want to be working on the kitchen. So we're going to be building the walls here. Now the outside walls we will be working in stone at a later date, once we get more of the quarry and that done. Again, orders here, cut plants, we're just going to cut everything in that area, we don't want them. And the next thing that we're going to want to do is production here, and we want a butchering table, which is a small table, marble blocks here, and this is one of the things that what we normally do is we put the butchering table in the freezer, okay, because we can just say, right, shove everything straight on the floor, and we're going to keep to that. Okay, so we're going to put that one there, and so we've got that one coming. We need to dismantle some more of these. I've got nice bits and pieces over here. Right, so we now do have a marble stone cutters, so we can say add build, make stone blocks. At the moment we're going to say just do forever, and details here, it is just we kind of are going to have a look and see what they are at the moment, and we're just going to just see what we got, because we need a chunk area. Actually, we're going to see what we got. What's easy accessible? Sandstone. Yeah, and sandstone. What are we digging into? Sandstone. Right, so what we're going to do on here, bills here, we're going to have do until you have details 250 minus 250, 250 minus, and we're going to say nope, 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 yes, nope. Okay, so we've got that one, and then this one we're going to add fill saw wood planks, do until you have details here minus and 250 minus 9 there. Okay, close, add fill, chop firewood, details there, we're going to go 50 there, currently at the moment, chop firewood. I want to put that one at the top there. Okay, now we do have, like I said, raptors, so we need to be careful of that. We need to see where they are, so we're going to go to the wildlife there. Raptor. Okay, so these are quite a pain in the backside here, but because we've got a bigger map, not worried so much about them, but they still need to be, you still need to take care of what we're doing. So we've got the butchers, okay, so that's going to be coming in useful shortly. We've got our potatoes growing. We've got our blocks being grown there. Now what I kind of want for my area here is a new zoning area, dumping pile. Like I said, always going to be doing light pink. We're going to be doing an area there, 9, 10. Okay, and this one is going to be different. We're going to go storage there. We're going to go to clear all, allow fresh chunks. Okay, so any chunks should go into this pile. And now when we click onto this pile, we can say we don't want chunks in there. And it also means now I can click on these and say, right, I want these moved. Yeah, I want those moved, and hopefully Sephora, is it Sephora or Sephora, sorry, we need to go into the work here, and she needs to be one there. Okay, so I can actually just see how we're getting along there. Hopefully we don't get caught out by the raptors. Okay, so deer is moving as well. We don't have no doors yet. Did I build one of them? Nope. Raptors are always going to be a pain to get dealt with. This we want chopping down. We can have these moved. Right, so I want to have a look at this, see what that happens. Right, so we can't really do anything with that. But we now do have the wood and stuff. It's just that we haven't got a lot of wood. Yours in the forest, oh my god, that would be absolutely horrendous. So I do need to have the research table done, because I can see that the temperature is going up, and what we didn't do last time was to have the correct temperature. So hopefully now, if I've got some sawn planks, structure here. No, we haven't got no planks. So can we move this? Yes. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow along with this mod pack, then we can, you know, do something. So we've got a visitor here, a Navy cook from whatever is visiting the colony. She is named Scarlet. She seems to have a few items to trade. So let's go and have a look. So we got a trader. So that's good straight away. This is what I say. We always have this come in at a certain amount of time. Okay, so the other thing that I found with this was if you make like a little hotel room for visitors and that, they will use them. Now this is where we can get rid of a lot of the wealth. So if we look at the history here, we can see our wealth is 46,000. So that is a lot there. Now this is where I want to get rid of the cats. I know cats are good and stuff like that, but cats, they wander around, they don't stay in the pets corner, and it can be quite annoying. Quite annoying. So we now need to go into our work manager, and we need to say, right, who's gonna be the negotiator. So we'll see who's better. 4 and 1. So Deer is going to be the negotiator. hopefully that colonists will come. Yeah. Hopefully they don't get killed. So we're going to get deer up. To trade. Okay, so this is what we've got at the moment. There's no point keeping a lot of stuff that is expensive, but they only want apple seeds, heel root, potato seeds, medicine components, apples. Only got 55 there. So I'm going to get rid of some of these apples. I don't know which is actually better. So we'll get rid of those. Okay. Accept. Okay, so we've got rid of some of those. I do need to have a bed, really, for a visitor. I don't even know if having a sleeping spot will do it. But definitely making the nights darker is definitely more interesting. What's this one? This is the primitive research, isn't it? What's this one here? Still, I'll tell you what, we're going to ignore that one there, yeah. Architect, production, we're going to, sorry, miscellaneous, and we are going to go to the steel alloy one. We are going to go to that one first, because we might as well, because that's going to be in there for a while. Okay. Like so. Can we? Yes, we can reinstall that. Right, that one needs to be done. I will get this right. I will get this right, because I've just thought about something here, which is very rare that I actually think anything through. So we're going to put that one there. Okay. And what we're going to be doing is this is going to be the work room that we're going to be needing. And oh shit, yeah, I can't do it, can I? Right, so we can't build that yet. I need to move this. This needs to be right. These need to be reinstalled. Right, that needs to be reinstalled. Right, let's get rid of these. Let's put these, for now, our little animals outside there. Okay, so we get those done, and then I'll get everything done for the research bench. So everyone's woken up there. Right, and now that we've got some sandstone blocks, the other thing is a bathroom. Okay, that is another important thing that you don't nearly always consider. And that can bring your colonists down quite quickly if you don't have those done. So we're gonna reinstall this one here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do that one there. So we need this one here to moment. We'll just build it like so. Lonzo's going to go and move that one, and then we can move this table. We can reinstall that one. There. And on just for the time being, we're going to go to hygiene, and we're going to do a wash bucket. Okay, we'll do a wash bucket there. Actually, I'll put the wash bucket in the corner there. Architect, hygiene, and we're going to want a pit latrine, which we'll do there. Okay. Right. Right, Els, I'm just going to get you to move that one for me. Okay, and now architect production. Can I get Els to? Oh, here we do. We got the name. We got the name. So we're going to be doing Helsinia. Okay. Well, that's our tribe. And town by the river. I kind of like town by the river, so we'll go with that. And we'll click OK. And now we're going to go architect, not accessories. We're going to go, what is it, miscellaneous. And we're going to go and do the research here. And Q. And that fits there. Okay. So I wonder if I can do that one. Yeah. Right, else can you? So we haven't got materials yet for the logs. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these, okay, and then we're going to clear the whole of this area as well. Architects, borders, cut plants. All of that there. All of that there. And we're going to, I believe, yeah, it's done that. So that's something else that we can have a look at here. These need to be moved. Onto the little barracks. Put it in the middle there. Okay, and I need to get some furniture. I need some better beds here. So that's that furniture section there done. Okay. Let's see. Now if these are bothering you when you do that, just go to architect, planning, and just go opacity 10. And you can see it goes down very, very quickly. You barely see it. So we want to get this one cut down, we want this one to be cut down. Right, now, I do know I'm going to be expecting a raid. The information, that's just telling you what it does and everything like that. Right, so nearing the end of the first episode of season 8. And I think we've done quite a lot. The only thing I haven't done at the moment, okay, accident. Sophia has had an unfortunate accident. So we're going to have a look at health here. And she's got scratches. Now what you need to do on this is, on the medical, yeah, is make sure you only have herbal medicine clicked. Okay, now we don't have a hospital bed, but I think who's our doctor work here? Our doctor is very right. So what we can do on there, medical, is self-heal on the doctors. I want the doctors to self-heal, but at the moment we got Dia. So Dia, we can come down and say, right, deal with Sephora. Okay, so our day here, the calendar, if you put that on the name, we have got 3 days here. I don't think we're doing too bad, but I think we could be doing a lot better at the moment. Okay, so it looks like Deer's up anyway. In there, I don't think we have. I want to see if we've got on the wildlife. We still got those raptors. Yeah, we still do have the raptors. Where are they? Right, they're at the top of the map there, out of the way. So that's good. We're over. We're over here somewhere. So this one can be moved because I don't want them sleeping in the dark. Okay, is Sephora okay now? Scratch, yeah. Right, so we will be making work. Oh, she hasn't got a lot of hunting skills, has she? No. We're going to put her on 9 for a hunter. But I don't want anybody else hunting. Okay. Don't want anybody else hunting. We need to go and do some hunting now. We'll go and do it by the small manual ones. So if we look at this, titanium here is quite good, 225, but we won't be able to make anything like that until right later in the game. We just giving you a chance to start here. That's what I mean about the cats. They'll just eat what you make. So we want to test it. We want to test it on the emu and say go hunt. Okay, because we've enabled it that you can hunt with melee weapons. And I know an ostrich is reasonably okay to go hunt. Right, and since this is our freezer section here, we're going to go architect zone, and we're going to go dumping stockpile. Like I said, I always pick light pink here, so that's going to go there. Click on that, storage, clear all, allow fresh, and we're going to have corpses there, and we're going to say, right, okay, mechanoid, animal, human, like corpses, yeah, that will be fine. And then we're going to go down onto our bigger one here, yeah, and we're going to say no corpses. We don't want no corpses in there. Foods as well, we will at the moment allow to stay in there. Raw resources, this is something we've got to look at here. Plant manager, I think it's meat. What is it? Meat. Yeah, which is this raw meat. So if I now click that off, I can see what it is. Allow fresh foods, raw foods. Right, so raw foods. Yeah, so it will have that one there, and this one will not have raw foods on. Okay, so what have we got here? Summer. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store several days worth of food while you can. Okay, and build in a walk-in refrigerator. And also, hopefully, because I've kept the freezer over there and the general stockpile over there, they won't use that for what's the name. You also need to have a seating area, an eating area. There's so much that you need to do when you first start. It's just unbelievable. I do want to get that quarry done. So we're going to have a look at the history of this. We're going to have a look at the wealth. We're on 48 there. Colony wealth is 46. Colony wealth buildings. So I don't know if, yeah, it's going up. You see, we kind of want to try and keep it down. I don't know if these give off any heat. Don't know about that, but we'll soon see about that. Ah, yeah, she wouldn't have gone, would she? Right, so she did go and kill that, so we do know that hunting with melee weapons is okay. Now this is another thing here. We're going to now add our food, so we're going to butcher corpse, do forever. Okay, add bill here. Now we've got a lot of stuff here. Now when you first start, there's quite a lot of stuff that you can do. We'll just pause it here. Okay, add bill. Now it doesn't, I don't think, really matter currently at the moment, but if you do make kibble, yeah, when you first start, you won't lose your food. They won't like eating kibble, but it does mean that if we look at making kibble, doing 250. Is that the nutrition of this, if we click the I, is 0.05, yeah, and if you look at some of the rawer food which will make them sick, it kind of, I don't know whether or not just to keep this going and just have kibble, make compost, make minced organs, make fruit salad. Fruit salad is okay. If we look at this one is nutrition 0.6, which is very good for us there. Okay, but we don't have the fruit salad yet there, so I'm just going to go with making kibble, because we'll have a look at the raw meat in a minute. Can we make stuff here? No, but we can salt meat, but we don't really want to do that either, so we're going to go for that there, and that's Flon's job. You can see that we've got 55 meat there. Now this one, we also need to go into the bills there, butcher corpse. We're not going to do that, we're going to do just drop straight on the floor. Okay, straight on the floor, because we're not interested in where it goes. Okay, so we've got kibble over here, so this is again something that we need to look at, is we don't want her going all the way over there to put kibble. Well, for now I think we can. Now I think we can, because we are going to be moving kibble. Okay, because like I said, kibble won't rot. Okay, it just doesn't rot. Oh yes it does, they've changed the deterioration rate 2 days. Okay, but it's still better than what we have at the moment. It just makes the meat go further. If we look at meat on its own, it's 0.05. Right, okay, so we've got some better beds here now, so let's have a quick look at that, because we're coming to the end of this episode. Awful, normal, so that's okay there. So we're going to give poor, so we're going to give some someone here, and that's going to be the cook. Who's the cook? Which is Flon's. So Flons is going to get the first better bed. Okay. Set owner, Flons. Okay. This one is going to be for, let's see. That's up, so we can blow that one up. We can blow that one up. We can blow that one up. That's poor, and that's shoddy. Okay, so we can possibly do a little bit more on those. Right, okay, so now that we got a bear attack, we're going to be doing a bear attack here a little bit later on. We're going to do that in episode 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully I want to get the doors done, but I just haven't got them to do it yet. I haven't got the wood. This is something that we got to look at. Right, we'll see you in episode 2. We're going to take a break for around about five minutes. If you're watching live, we'll be back on the live show in about 5 minutes. If you are watching it on YouTube, we'll see you next time. Have fun, stay safe. We'll see you soon.